Beal. I'm with KegData. This is my partner, Louis Apostolakis. And we started KegData because we ran out of beer unexpectedly at Lou's house. You're not supposed to run out of beer.
What he said.
And this is for all the beer lovers out in the world that run out of beer. Guess how they check inventory here?
Well, it's funny you should ask that. There's shaking it.
Shake and kick.
And there's kicking it. So after running out of beer unexpectedly and saying, boy, I wish I had a way to know how much beer was in my keg, started thinking about what could we do. And concepts that came to mind immediately was we could weigh the keg, put flow meter on the keg. These were all technologies that existed, but they had their faults. We started off drawing little pictures on pieces of paper with pencils and highlighters and sending them to some engineers.
So what was the hardest part of all this?
Writing the software.
What's second hardest? The release.
The release.
The release mechanism. We built so many of these release mechanisms.
But I've got all kinds of interesting contraptions that I've, made in my garage. The hardest part about developing this system.
Oh, testing.
Testing. You'd think that would be the best part, right? It's a hard thing to throw away beer, so you have to drink it, and you want to test. Is it going to accurately capture this pour? Well, I do a pour, and then I have to drink it. It's really hard work.
Actually, you've called me up and you're like, I can't test anymore. I've had too much beer. I can't test anymore. That's funny.
That's funny.
That makes my eyes water. That is funny.
So installation of this product is pretty simple. It's only slightly different than putting on any other standard coupler.
Uncouple.
You've got here beer out, you've got gas in. That's no different than any other coupler. When the thing runs out, it pops itself. You unlock it from the top of the keg, just like you were going to otherwise. You put it on your new keg, you lock it on, and you snap it shut.
And it's working.
The data communication is all wireless. There'll be a central hub that controls the wireless transmissions. This talks to this talks to your wireless router talks to the world.
Wi-Fi connection, it shows that it's connected here. These lights flashing over here, that's the internet side.
We're going to just mail this to you and you can install it yourself in 15, 20 minutes, I don't know. Depends how many kegs you have. If you've got 100 kegs, it might take longer.
So if you're out at night and you got a bunch of friends of yours, you're going to invite them over to your house later on.
That's right.
I
can't tell you how many times I've done, I've been like, well, hey, wait a minute, maybe we go back to my place, because let me see here, I think I have, well, there it is. I've got 500 ounces still in my keg at home right now. And it's a toasty 33.6 degrees. 554
ounces. How many friends can I bring with 500 ounces?
I better get on them. Maybe it's about time to order another one.
Well, you can invite 50 people over for one beer. That's awesome. Not only that, it's impressive to show your friends.
It is.
Do you have any bottled beer in your house? Emergency?
No. I don't need emergency beer.
No, I know.
I think you should put that in.
Because you got a KegData, so he knows.
I've got KegData now.
He knows he doesn't have to have any extra bottled beer. Me?
That's right. I used to keep a 12-pack of emergency beer in case the keg unexpectedly
and I did
came to a demise.
I did the same thing.
I kept emergency beer. I don't keep emergency beer anymore. I don't need to keep emergency beer. I know I've got 500 ounces.
There's a lot of people out there that are going to really relate to this.
500 and what was it again? 554. I've got 554 ounces.
So you think there's beer guys out there that have kegs at home are going to see this and go,
I don't need to keep emergency beer anymore.
I don't have to have emergency beer anymore. When you first get your KegData, there's probably going to be a lot of people going to be drinking a lot of beer.
Because they want to test it.
No, they'll be out there, their friends, and they'll have their little phone there, and they're like, watch this. They'll pour a beer, and they're like, drink it, and then they're like, oh, wait, watch it again. It's going to do it again. Watch this. This is a great idea for beer lovers on the planet. Not running out of beer is cool.
Not running out of beer is good.
For technology-wise, this is the coolest thing ever for people that like beer. This is going to save a lot of beer drinkers from thirst. In conclusion, I want to say, here's the beer. And here's the KegData. I don't think you can drink on TV.
We can do what's this Doogie Howser does.
Yeah, in case we can't.
I didn't drink that.
I didn't either. That is funny.
That is fun.